Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Starlin Castro. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And a step off. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over .350 entering play. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. They lead things off here.
Second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lays off 1-0. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a snap throw over to third, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Ready now, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Into the box now, number 12, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 12.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
No, that's a foul ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Bregman is there, and the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jose Abreu.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Evan Gattis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian McCann. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a ball, 1-0. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here's a high pop-up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this is fouled at the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex
Leading off for the
Bregman.
Astros.
He'll get us going in the
Third
home half of
baseman,
inning number 3.
Alex Bregman.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bird is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter,
Trying to
number
pick
9,
things up
second
where he
baseman,
left off, Marwin Gonzalez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another
Center
shot,
fielder,
George
4.
Springer. A base hit in his first trip.
Springer.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Another try at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Starlin Castro.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting.
He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that misses 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. So he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those Put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 12 goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Slider up that he gets a call on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, number 1.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Correa is on his way home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
The first baseman, number 79.
Standing in, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. So stepping in, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Gardner.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a throw over. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Popped high in the air. Correa has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Hit on the ground to short. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Bregman.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Dickerson.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's big Aaron
99. Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Digging in to try it again. Number 12. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez.
Gary
Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Greg Bird
sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge. 1 down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Reddick.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Split-fingered pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier charging in on it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far. Tony Sipp is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Lenny Larson is up off the bench. Is pinch hit here. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and crank. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Jacoby Ellsbury. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Aaron Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Nate Jones. Ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes, 1-0. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brian McCann.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Larson has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. There's Marwin Gonzalez now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second. Now with nobody out. Felipe
Gary Sanchez.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Greg Bird is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The relay throw. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity. Chris Davinsky. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lenny Larson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman in foul ground, and the inning is over. Ready now, George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Dickerson. Your attention, please.
So the make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face Cameron Maybin, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Reddick. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Aaron Judge. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Standing in, Jose Abreu will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Tommy Kingley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. In there, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Larson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 16.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-0 now to McCann. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 2-1.